Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Treach and Jack and Treach. Hang on one second. Let me see. We're gonna start things off with some Graham Central Station, a song called "Crazy Chicken."
Yeah.
That's right, y'all. Do the crazy chicken. If you didn't know what was up, then now you know. All right. Hey, welcome to Vinyl Wednesdays. Kind of a late one. I think we're probably going to have to do them late from here on out because somebody went and got him a day job. Yeah, I think I counted 17 or 18 albums here to go through and talk about. We're listening to one right now, Graham Central Station. I can't fucking see the title of that album. Hang on a second. Of course. It's Now Do You Want to Dance? All right, so yeah, that's Larry Graham and the Graham Central Station. I actually have several of his albums. I want to play another song and give more people time to show up before we really get into it. So just flip the album and pick a song. Tell me what it is. I think the last song on that first side was pretty rockin'. Yeah, it seemed like it. So anyway, yeah, Larry Graham is out of the Sly and the Family Stone bunch. He was their bassist. So he's got a few albums of his own, and he started his own group. Yeah, I think he actually worked for a couple of groups. You think we would get caught with Earthquake? Play Earthquake. Yeah, we're gonna play Earthquake. It's pretty fucking weird at first. It takes a minute to get into, but you know, once it gets going, it's actually a really good song. So we're gonna play that and give people a chance to filter in before we really get going into Vinyl Wednesday and talking about some of these albums. Appreciate y'all for showing up. was Graham Central Station Earthquake from their Now Do You Want to Dance album. I actually just picked that album up right before work. I stopped by Josie Records and I picked up what I got 5 albums actually. But anyway, so that was one of the Graham Central Stations. Here's another one I haven't listened to yet. This one is, I guess it's just their self-titled album. I don't see a name. Free Self-Service Luggage, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly.
It just says Graham Central Station. So I guess maybe it's their self-titled album. But here it is. It is from 1974. I don't have a protective cover on this one yet, but the disc looks in great condition. Like I said, I haven't listened to this one yet. I am familiar with It Ain't No Fun to Me. And Hair. Hair's on this one. I didn't know Graham Central Station's the one that sang Hair. We're going to be listening to that right fucking now. That's what we're going to do. Will you put Hair on for me?
Hair.
It's,
Which
looks
side
like,
or song?
it looks like number 3 on side 1, but sometimes the...
Hold on. I got one on the player. 1 second.
Sometimes the track listing is different on the actual disc. But yeah, Hair's really good, and it hits home for me because I get judged by my hair quite a bit, and it's funny. It's funny how emotionally involved people get with my hair, actually. That's always amused me. So, yeah, while he puts the other Graham Central Station away, we'll go ahead and listen to this one.
You might want to bring up, that is like the one downside to listening to vinyls is how long it takes to switch out from one to the other.
I think it's good.
That's fair.
It makes you slow down and, you know, really take part. You just I don't know,
Really get into it.
well, you kind of have to, or you know what I mean? It's not like putting a bunch of MP3s on and just letting it play, you know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, so that's the second album. We'll go ahead and play Hair from it, and then we will go to the third album, and I'll talk about it a little bit. By the way, while he cleans this album, because I haven't listened to this album yet. I just bought it. It's used and it's old. So this Hair song is actually pretty fucking funky, and it's got a good message to it. That's all I really wanted to say.
People ask me everywhere. They say, is that really all you have? just don't believe it's fair to judge a man by the length of his hair. Take two words like hip and square. The truth will shine and not your hair. Even the blind can damn near see what's outside you and inside me. Down the high, truth a lie. A weak man's love can be a strong man's cry. Well, it sure don't mean that now I can't. I just don't believe it's right to judge a man by the length of his hair.
Alright, so that was Graham Central Station singing the Funky Hair song, which I completely agree with. You should never judge a person by the look of their hair. Sometimes they can't grow none, right? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and speed through a couple more of these albums because I've already played some of these on stream earlier this week. There we go. Alright, so here's another Graham Central Station's album that I bought prior. I think this is one that I got down in Oklahoma City on Saturday. It's actually a promotion. It's a promotional album. I can't see what I'm doing here. Hang on a second. All right, so here we go. I couldn't see what I was doing. Anyway, there's the promotion stamp. It's supposed to be not for sale, which makes it a little bit more valuable and a better print, better quality pressing. And then I got another Larry Graham album self-titled "One in a Million You," which isn't funky at all. I thought it would be a funky album, and it's more of a soul and R&B.
Is it more romantic?
Yeah, it's a romantic album.
Okay.
So I probably won't be buying any more Larry Graham albums on his own because it's just not my vibe. But Larry Graham at the Graham Central Station is, because, dude, that guy is a funky ass
All of
bass
them.
player.
Every single person in Graham Central just has a big part in that funky sound.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, and most of them, for what I understand, they come out of the Sly and the Family Stone group. So,
Right. Didn't you also say there was like multiple different bands made off of multiple different members of Sly and the
yeah,
Family Stone?
yeah, they all splintered off and made several different groups and albums.
In my opinion, it might just be for genre, because you can't, as an artist, put out different genres unless that's something you did from the beginning. It can really kill your career.
It can. You would assume.
I've
All right.
seen
So anyway,
big label or big artists kill a lot of their fan base from that sort of stuff.
there's something that this guy down in Oklahoma City does that I kind of like, and he pulls his inserts out. So the inserts on the record are on the back side of the album and not inside, because most of them are all super old. You know what I mean? So I like how he does that. Kind of preserves whatever condition the cover. I heard you. Preserves whatever condition the cover and the insert is in at that point. And all the discs were in great shape, really nice pressings. So anyway, get those out of the way. And we'll go to the next. Oh, I was going to read off a couple songs on there, but that's all right. Leads to the next group, the Blackbirds, and I believe BYRDS Bird himself, the lead singer from here, is also from Sly and the Family Stone. So anyway, yeah, I got these 3 albums. I did talk about these already on the stream the other night. I didn't really go into them very much, but I did talk about getting some Blackbird albums, and we played several of their songs. So I'm not going to play these today on here, but Rock Creek Park it's on City Life album, which is right here, and that's the one that everybody has used hundreds of times, and that's Doing It at the Park, Doing It After Dark. Oh yeah. So yeah, Rock Street Park. And Happy Music is on here too. That's a well-known song from them. So if you're interested and want to know what they sound like, you can check out my stream from my previous stream. I believe it was on my other main channel, the Treach channel, where I played some of the songs from there. Let's see here. And we got Better Days from the Blackbirds. This one had... I don't think I know any of the songs from this one, but it was a really good album. It's all real funky, upbeat, dance type music. All right, and then we've got the Blackbirds' Unfinished Business, which is the quintessential album, from what I understand, that I guess is worth the most from what I looked up. This one's from 1976. I think the other 2 were 75 and 73. And this one had Partyland, which is kind of well known. And I believe Unfinished Business, which is the title album to the album. So anyway, like I said, I'm not going to play any more of the Blackbirds on this stream because I've already played some on my previous stream. So you can go check it out if you want to check them out, or you can just look them up. It's the Blackbirds with the Y, BYRDS. Leads to the next group that also was formed and splintered off of Sly and the Family Stone. and that is BT Express. And they got the song "Do It Till You're Satisfied" is the album the song for this particular album, which is the one that I'm familiar with. And let's see if I know any of the others real quick. Nope, I don't know any more of these. And I have not listened to this album yet. I just bought this right before work, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it. But I did recognize "Do It Till You're Satisfied" because I've been listening to it in my car, and uh, it's actually a very entertaining song. We're gonna go ahead and listen to it. Let's see. Nice fucking album. Really is. Here, go ahead and put that in, and whichever side "Do It Till You're Satisfied's on. And then this last one is BT Express, Function at the Junction, and that's a major song that was just rewritten by um, Desi Hollow. Uh-oh. That's why I was saying that's how he does it. He everything's separated. That's how he does it because a lot of the inserts are so old that they're already ripping up on the sides anyway. So "Do It Till You're Satisfied." It's the title to the album. This one actually still has the original plastic on it, so I think the cover's in really good condition. This "Function at the Junction" song or album. Go ahead and let y'all check that out. And we'll take a break real quick and listen to a little BT Express so you can get a vibe for their sound. that was BT Express. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. I'm super stoked to talk about this next album because, like I talked about in my last stream, maybe a couple of streams, I've been looking for true funk, real funk, original funk, and I was told by AI that Betty Davis was the way to go. So I added her to the list, and I went to YouTube and downloaded a few songs. And god damn it, if the AI wasn't correct. I don't know how, because if you look up, I think the mother of funk, I think it's Shaka Khan. Which I bought a Shaka Khan album and I didn't find it to be as funky as I expected it to be. Yeah. So anyway, but Betty Davis is fucking awesome. She's dirty, she's grungy, she's muddy. That's why I like her. She is a dirty girl. And she doesn't mind getting down in there. Little history, if you're not familiar, let me get a close up. This is a reprint. It is a remastered, and it's on the heavier vinyl, 180 gram vinyl. Because I wanted the best sound quality, I was and I will, if I find an old original Betty Davis, of course I'm gonna buy them all. But anyway, yeah, the guy down in Oklahoma City, the Monkey Feet record store, he had this for a few dollars more, and he had several other of her albums that were re-released, I guess, in around 2017 to 2019. So, and they maintain value even after being opened. These are still worth $30 to $40. Even if they're the reprint, you know what I mean, re-release. So I feel I haven't even opened this yet. It's sealed. I got it right before work. I can't wait. This one's got the ones that I'm familiar with is if I'm in luck, I might get picked up. And let me tell you, just listening, just type in Betty Davis on your search bar and listen to a couple of her songs, and then you'll be amazed at the obscure songs that YouTube recommends after that. I've had some very, very dirty artists. Very, very dirty artists.
Just the spectrum, dude. Didn't
Yeah.
you find Pete and Boz after? Or
Oh
was
yeah.
that
It was in the process.
In the
of
process.
looking for funk. Yeah, Pete and Boz out of the UK.
those old?
Pete and Baz. I think it's Boz, but Baz, B-A-S. They're those old fuckers. And the snooker team. Don't sleep on the snooker team,
God,
you guys.
Dude, those are a bunch of old gangsters right
Do
there.
not sleep on the snooker team or Pete and Baz.
Some mafia heads.
Because they're for real. I've never seen two old ass OGs that I was certain were real gangsters in real life. If they're not, they've got the act down.
You could imagine them with a bat just beating your skull
and
laughing over top you. It's
no,
it's dark. It's crazy.
That's what they rap about.
No, they are some gangster.
So anyway,
people.
So Betty Davis, super excited, super stoked. If I'm in luck, I might get picked up. I've already listened to. It's very entertaining. Anti-love song. I have not. I've listened to the beginning and halfway through, but I keep getting orders that aren't long enough. Give me a long enough ride to hear the song, and I'm not going to go through it all. I can't skip into the song and restart it when I shut my car off. I have to. It's some bullshit. So, but anyway, Your Man, My Man, I did listen to today, and that's a very entertaining song about a woman confronting another woman, letting her know that they're both with the same guy, and stepping in her I. Miller shoes. I've definitely heard many times, and in the meantime I've listened to. So yeah, I can't wait to open this up and jam this shit. It well, okay. I don't know. I was
Talk
gonna
about it more.
talk about it more. Dude, she was so before her time. She was married to Miles Davis for 1 year.
And then
Ap-
apparently the guy was abusive.
Apparently he
So,
was abusive.
Let's just say for the record, I might just
And
be
controlling.
taking Miles Davis off of my list of people to
No,
listen.
we can still
I'll-
appreciate the king of cool. You know what I
A
mean?
little bit, but I mean.
But anyway, and apparently she got with Sly Stone, and then started making records with Larry Graham from Graham and the Central Station. Larry Graham produced, I believe, this album and a couple of others.
I think the other one too, right?
Yeah,
that we
and
know.
there's also she's got the Pointer Sisters in some of her music.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's in this album or one of the others. And I can't remember some of the other people, but such a funky artist, dude. Like, I swear to God, she's the funkiest woman, the funkiest artist of all time, in my opinion. And I'm gonna have to be proven wrong with Shaka Khan, because, like I said, I got Shaka Khan and Rufus, and it's funky, but it's not all funky. And this chick is all
Front
funky,
to
man.
back.
She is so raw, dude, so raw, and just there's so much character when she's singing. Like, it's, man, she was just way before her time. I bet you people did not know how to deal with her. I bet you people did not know how to
Absolutely
deal
not.
with that. So we'll go ahead and put. What do you want? What do you think?
What we got?
The anti-love song's good.
You wanna
Or
start?
Step in her Miller's shoes. I don't want to play all of them.
Probably what you consider to be the golden track off this album.
I mean, the anti-love song's one of the first ones that I heard from her.
Go ahead with that one.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll put the name in the chat.
Wow, that's like brand new. It's hard to get the vinyl out.
So which one did we choose?
The anti-love song. I might need help.
Here.
Yeah, that is brand spanking new. It's doing that like trouble getting out sort of thing. Oh, it's in a nice package too.
Yeah, at least.
Or a little bit. It's a little ripped over here, but other than that. Oh, we got a nice little. You want to show that off?
Sure.
A little hard to see on camera, but
Yeah, I don't know what to call that. Ice and gray,
looks
maybe.
like a burst, like an ice burst. I don't even think I need. Well, maybe a little clean. Quick dusting, really.
All right, Betty Davis, the anti-love song, coming right at you. And show me another stream that's bringing you such fire heat, such fire fucking songs. Nobody. Nobody.
'Cause I know how you are. That's why I've been staying away from you. That's why I haven't called you. 'Cause I know you could possess my body. I know you could make me scrawl. I know you could have me shaking. I know you could have me climbing walls. That's why I don't want to love you. 'cause I know how you are. Sure, you say you're right on and you're righteous, but with me I know you'd be right off. 'Cause you know I could possess your body too, don't you? You know I could make you crawl. And just as hard as I'd fall for you, boy, well, you know you'd fall for me hard. That's why I don't wanna love you. I know what you do to my heart. You scorch it just like a hot iron. Leave me burning alone in the dark. 'Cause I know you could make me suffer. I know you could drive me mad. I know you just take me in a circle. And when it got real, I know you disappear. That's why I ain't gonna love you. 'Cause I know you like to be in charge. And with me, well, you know you couldn't control it, don't you? 'Cause you know I'd make you drop your guard. 'Cause I'd have you eating your ego. I'd make you pocket your pride. And just as hard as I'd be loving you, boy, well, you know you'd be loving me harder. That's why I don't wanna love you.
That was Betty Davis. I can't wait to get more of her albums. I can't wait to listen to the rest of that one. All right, getting along. I don't know how long we've been going. Oh, about an hour. Not bad. Okay, so while we was in our favorite record store, which is Studio Records, in Broken Arrow, he started playing this record. And the first couple songs, dude, it was like pretty funky. I liked it, so I went ahead and bought it. Not real familiar with them, but Chemical Brothers, Exit Planet Dust. I did make it through the first album. It's a two album or two discs. Yeah, a dual LP. I did make it through the first one, and there's probably a little bit more club beats in there than I'd care for. But there is some funky shit in there too. I'm just not sure how I feel about him yet, to be honest. This is from 1995. So anyway, yeah, I'm still checking them out. I haven't listened to the second disc yet on that one. Who we got next? All right. So now we're getting into some really some collectibles and some the ones from the Muscle Shoals albums that I was looking for. This is James Brown, the original Disco Man, which he actually, the Muscle Shoals guys actually made most of the album, from what I understand. James Brown just kind of came in and added vocals.
From what I can tell, that's what Muscle Shoals was for a lot of artists. Was
Yeah.
just the place to revive your tone. You know what I mean?
So anyway, I did listen to this album a couple of times, maybe 3 times since I got it, and it's very good. It's very listenable. I don't know why he would call it the original Disco Man, because it's not It doesn't feel disco-y to me. It feels more. It just feels like a funky album, a funky James Brown album. So anyway, it's got Star Generation, and the song that I bought the album for is called Still. So we're gonna listen to that one real quick. Still by James Brown. Should be fairly easy to get. And we need to throw this away anyway. It's ripped. Get a new one. See.
Right. Okay.
So anyway, this is a song that James Brown wrote and recorded at Muscle Shoals, and it's a really good song. So I might have played it before. I don't care if I play it 100 times. It's still one of my favorite songs, and it's called Still.
I dried my tears and opened my eyes. You know what? And now, as sad as I realize, let's bring it down front, because this is where it comes from. Nothing but the truth. So I got to say it. And I want you to know right now, here it is. Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we're far apart, I love you. I love you. Still, still, after all the mine, country western star, beautiful man, Brother Bill Anderson. He said this. And Bill told me, the dream I had, he said, Brother Brown, he said, go on and tell the world this. I want you to keep on and telling them. For anybody that may have this problem, and you feel that you want your loved one back, just keep telling them. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, still, I love you. Still, give me my loving. Still, I wanna move. 'Cause I love you. Thing. I want it. Give it to me. Oh, still back. Still, I love you still. I love you still. Oh, still, I love you still. I hope I did you some good. So if you're listening, remember, he loves you still. And remember, she loves you still. He loves you still. She loves you still. Oh, still, I'm in love with you. I love you still, yeah. Still, oh, still, yeah, that's wrong.
All right, so that's Mr. James Brown singing "Still," and from the album "Original Disco Man" that was recorded at Muscle Shoals. Speaking of Muscle Shoals, I also have "Communication" by Bobby Womack. This was produced at Muscle Shoals. Well, actually, there was 2 or 3 songs on here that wasn't, I believe, but most of it was. And I did put out one of the songs already, called "Communication." It's I didn't expect this album to be as funky as it is. I expected it to be more of a romantic album, and dude, the first song is of the funkiest of the bunch in my mind, in my opinion. The "Communication" song is really, really good. And the reason I bought the album was for The Way I Feel About You. That's the reason that I was really wanting it. But I also found that the medley that he sings, the Burt Bacharach's "Close to You" rendition, his rendition of "Fire and Rain," dude, it's just a very, very enjoyable album front to back. Wonderful singer. I remember somebody I used to listen to a lot, and on the CD, in between the songs, a lady would say, "No, put on some Bobby Womack," you know. "Nah, girl, I'm gonna take you way back." I don't remember what that was off of.
It was a lot of rap songs.
Was it a regular sample for people?
I want to say I've heard it on Outkast.
It might have been
It might have
Outkast.
been.
I don't know. Either way, that name Bobby Womack always stuck in my head as just somebody that probably could sing really well. And when I started looking into the Muscle Shoals recordings, I was pleased to see his name was listed in there. He I don't know if this was his first album. It seems like this was his breakout album. Most of these artists, like Rolling Stones and Bob Seger, we found Leonard Skinner. started there at Muscle Shoals.
Like founded pretty much.
Yeah, their very first album was never released until 2013, and it's called the Muscle Shoals Recordings. You have to find it. We found it. We've got it on MP3, and we bought the CD, but we are actively we will be trying to find the vinyl.
But God, is that probably going to be the most rare vinyl out of the Muscle Shoals recordings?
Probably. Yeah, I imagine it is.
It might be a cross-country trip just to get that one.
So anyway, Communication by Bobby Womack. I was thrilled to find that. Oh, actually, I ordered that online because several of these artists are just hard to find. You cannot find their albums any fucking where. So I ordered that. I ordered the Bobby Brown album, and this one I'm about to show you, which is a very, very rare something we looked into. Sailing with Soul by Lou, show that Lou Rawls hosted, and it was actually it was a propaganda for the Navy during Vietnam.
If you can get past all of the
if you can get past all the Navy ads in between the songs,
it's so good.
It's got literally all. Oh, it's not Lou Rawls either. It's actually Al Green. Lou Rawls is hosting the show, so it's a two disc series, and it came in the first that I've ever seen, a fabric.
Looks like gauze.
They're fabric. They're cotton or some shit.
That's the exact same feeling as like.
So anyway, very, very rare albums, but it's got all of Al Green's best songs on it. Like literally every one that you could think of that you would want to buy an Al Green album for, it's on this disc, one of these two discs. And
wasn't it like every song had a little Navy insert though?
Yeah, in between.
In between every single. Okay.
He ruins the end of side A or side 1 on both albums by breaking in before the song's over. Just side A. But side B, they let the song play out.
Oh my God.
So, but to the positive note on that is both of those weren't the songs that I bought the albums for.
Fair.
So none of the songs that I actually bought the albums for were interfered with. They actually sound good. And it's just interesting because it's got little ads from all your favorite old soul and blues artists.
Just telling
like
you to
B.B.
go join.
King and fucking, all these people. They're like, hey, it's pretty cool to be in the Navy, shit like that. It's just kind of a.
They didn't even bring up any reasons why to join. It was just them saying it's like.
They're
cool.
like, hey man, you could get a good job. Just join the Navy, and we look up. This was actually produced by the United States Naval Recruitment. So the government, put money into this, and the pressing is fucking nice, dude. It's a high quality pressing. And be damned if you could find some of these. I did find the Bobby Womack version. Bobby Womack went on Lou Rawls and did this, and I can. It's about $30 or $40 though. I believe when I looked at the price for that. So anyway, Al Green, all my favorite songs, and I had no idea that it was actually a propaganda, paid for by the Naval Recruitment Office for the United States.
I mean, regardless of
and it wasn't the only one. Bobby Womack, and we looked on the list. They're actually listed as producers in 1974, I think it was.
Yeah, it was the 70s.
Mid 74, I think it was. So anyway, this is just because I couldn't find any Lenny Williams albums. It had nothing familiar on it, but it's called "Choosing You" by Lenny Williams. It is an original 1977 Lenny Williams album. It's a very enjoyable.
Tell by the ring around the album.
Yeah, very enjoyable, listenable album. But I don't know any of the I don't know any of the songs from it. But there was some funky shit on there. I didn't realize that Lenny Williams also enjoyed the funky music too. Continuing on. Yeah. Okay. Continuing on, we have a demonstration promotion Rolling Stones album that's just the single Harlem Shuffle that was given to. We assume this is still part of the Wavy Davy collection, but this was bought at a different store, so we're not sure. It is a promotional album. It says right here at the top, demonstration, not for sale.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. So I bought it. I think it was pretty cheap. I don't remember what I paid for it. Disc is in good shape, but it's just got Harlem Shuffle on both sides. it's just for the radio station to play that song. Apparently.
I mean, hey.
Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, it was pretty popular. They was trying to make it popular at one point.
At least whatever side you throw it on, you're getting the song that you
It's
want.
not a bad song. Okay, I'm not like a diehard Rolling Stones fan, you guys. I'm just I'm getting particular albums that are actually collectible for various reasons. Like this one here, The Who. Yeah, The Who. I'm not a big fan of their sound, but this is a limited edition pressing. It's literally says it right here, and it on this side says loaned for promotional only. Its sale is unlawful. So, the criminal that I never was, deep down in me, just kind of likes knowing that I'm not supposed to have this. You know what I mean? So we did listen to it. I think we at least listened to side A, and it just wasn't my vibe. But some people really like the Who. They're a good band.
Also, just for like full reasons, it has been looked up that not for sale is more of a deterrent than anything.
Yeah, they're actually more valuable if you look
Yeah.
up on Discogs. Hey, what's up, Angela? On Discogs, some of these that I've got, that I've bought recently that are promotional, or they say they're just for DJs and shit, radio stations. They're not even showing on Discogs yet, so they're like very rare, very very rare. So we're just kind of looking at some of these as an investment more than a lot of them are just specifically because I like the sound of that music, and that's what I'm trying to buy. And these are like all the Graham Central Station, the BT Express, the Blackbirds, especially Betty Did I say her last name right? Betty Davis.
Betty Davis, yeah.
Yeah. Those are all mine. I'm not gonna be letting those go, ever. But some of these, that I bought, that are from the Wavy Davy collection, we'll be putting up on an auction site once the market just gets stupid. We're gonna wait until everything gets just stupidly ridiculous, and then we're gonna throw some of these rare albums out there and see what we can get for them. Because I did not pay much. I didn't pay. I definitely have not paid what the albums are worth. Even with the new ones, I haven't paid what they're worth. So anyway, that's all the albums I got to go through and talk about.
I didn't pick anything new up this week. I've kind of been on a saving trend. But the Queen that I showed off last time is kind of in the boat that Who album is that Dad's talking about, but only 1 to 2 songs off of that album I truly sit down and listen to on my own time. The other ones, I'm not that big of a Queen fan, but Dreamer's Ball and of course Can't Stop Me Now, or Don't Stop Me Now, I can't remember the exact name, but yeah, incredible songs, and especially on that promotional copy, the pressing of it, every little vocal tone and every little instrument you can hear.
That's what I noticed. All the promotional copies, they're very well pressed. Most of them are the heavier vinyls. That they aren't, they're still very well pressed, and they're hard. I don't know if they go through a different process or an extra hardening, coating on them or something, but they just look like they're brand new. It doesn't matter how old they are. And most of them aren't even in inserts. They're just thrown inside the fucking cover and it's just fucking cardboard on them, you know. Been sliding in and out of cardboard for years and they still look brand new. So there's something different with some of these special pressings, and you don't get the pops like you do. I bought a lot of brand new albums just because they're artists that we like, you know, they're current artists, and we bought their new albums, and they have pops. You know, somewhere at least 2 or 3 times throughout the album, you'll get a bad pop in there, and there's nothing you can fucking do because these are mass produced albums, and they're, you know, it's not like hand pressed. It's not like somebody taking their time working on each particular album one at a time.
I think
you know?
that's the exact difference in mass-produced and radio copies. Radio copies, they really sat down, took their time, made sure it sounded right. Yeah,
this was going to be played on the radio or at the clubs, and they
Yeah.
wanted this to sound the best. They wanted everybody to get excited about that sound, so they'd go out and buy the
And
albums.
to be fair, if someone ruins their own record, a mass-produced record, they're just going to go in and buy the same thing again, which
Right.
is more profit, more sales.
Right. So why
right
not
back into
just
it.
rush production a little bit, have a little lower grade quality, and make a customer come back and maybe buy that album again? I've done it. I've bought Outcast albums.
two of the
Each of Outcast albums I probably bought 5 or 6 times each, and then I just turned around and bought them on vinyl. So I
Yeah.
like after buying them on cassettes to CDs, I've also bought them on vinyl. So I've had to bought each album 5 times at least.
And that's rap, and
And
rap is
that's just replacing
expensive.
them as they get broke or stolen through the years and shit, you know.
I don't know.
And they
if we-
used to get stolen all the time, you know.
Don't know if we've talked about it at all, but rap as a genre in general is so much higher price than all the other
Yeah,
genres.
it really is, especially in the vinyl world. Like, and if they're brand new, man, some of these albums are $70, $80, y'all. Like,
Even the like 50 ones are kind of hard to justify sometimes.
yeah, they really are. But I don't know.
Sometimes
Some-
the
It's-
$30 ones are hard to
Well, I bought like a $30 Kendrick album, and what was it? Money Trees was skipping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my damn CD, my damn albums pop.
Yep.
There's several pops. 2 or 3 at least.
Well, my Jelly Roll does it.
No, you're actually
That's
actually I
fair.
gotta say those Jelly Roll
Gotta
albums.
knock Jelly Roll.
I'll knock his music, not his pressings.
Everybody,
No, I like his
no, they actually was pressed well. The
They're just
music
not my
sounded.
style.
Yeah, it's not my style either, but Jackie likes them. What's up, Angela?
Listen to y'all.
Hey, we're done with the formal side of Vinyl Wednesday. I might throw up one of these Bobby Womack albums on the way out the door, but for now and for a few minutes, I'll leave the panel open if anybody wants to join. And I'm watching this time, Angela. So if somebody joins, I don't have anything else really we got to discuss for this week's Vinyl Wednesday anyway.
I think he already did a stream about it, but
Yeah,
bass.
we got a new Ibanez bass because as we were trying to make music the other day, we realized that we needed a bass. You know,
We could have wrote a bass line on synth, but it just wouldn't have
It
hit
doesn't-
the exact same.
well, plus I used to play bass in my in jazz band in high school, and he loves to play guitar and bass, and you know he's actually way better than I am at it. But I can do it, you know, and I know that I can practice at it and get as good as I used to be.
That's the only thing is the years of experience. If
Um,
I didn't have anything, we'd be
but
on the
it-
same level.
It's easier than what he was saying. We tried to do the, you know, building the beat, and we actually built a pretty decent beat, you
We
know,
got some drums up in
synthetically.
there, and then
But he can play drums way better than we can, you know, imagine something up. And so we just, you know, got some inspiration off of some Sly, was it? Or
I think it was just something funky. We
It was
tried to
Graham
get
and
some
Central Station.
Graham Central.
yeah,
right.
Graham Central
Well-
Station. And we just got the vibe off of some songs from there. And, you know, now we've got a bass guitar. We can just listen to those beats a little bit and just, you know,
Well-
kind of start imagining up some sounds. You know what I mean?
My whole idea on that is I have the ability to play, but I don't always have the ideas to go through with.
Yeah.
And that's where you have a very musical mind. You know exactly what it should sound like. You just don't know how to translate it out. I'm kind of like the translator, the mouthpiece for that. Just tell me what you want, and then I can
Yeah.
recreate.
Y'all wait and see, 'cause we're gonna be buying horns. We're gonna be fucking buying all kinds of shit.
The shop I work at is going to give me a discount at some point, which is going to just fill up my room with gear very quickly.
But it was either, buy a decent guitar just to have a bass to pick on, or buy one that we would want to live with for the rest of our lives.
Well, let me just sell this a little bit because I know a lot about this bass. So the pickups on this, I don't know if you can see them that well. That's about a good enough image. So these can go from like between single and double coil, practically single coil or humbucker, meaning we don't really need another bass. We don't need something to change the style. All we have to do is change this around, and it perfectly works for what we need. And that's better than buying like three $200 bass guitars we bought.
Yeah, and then having to buy 2 or 3 pedals just to
Yeah.
make some different sounds out of
Right,
it.
now we probably need a couple pedals to change around, or maybe we could even run it through a system and get the effects on top of that.
Yeah.
But this thing can slap, this thing can play slow, this thing can play like metal, every sound. Well, like
We got some better strings for it too. We got some better strings for it too, but we're gonna play as it is for a while and just. I need to rebuild my skills, and see what he can teach me.
my fingers hurt, so it's
My fingers started hurting earlier when I was playing it, but it'll be a lot easier to build off of our own beats, and
better
and
to
actually
do that.
adding the bass lines and then going back in and figuring out what we want to add at that point. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
for us, or at least for me in general, I wouldn't consider myself in the professional level of vocals. Everything else I feel like I can manage, but vocals.
Oh, we're gonna try.
Wow.
We're gonna try.
At least writing lyrics is something I have.
I found you
For
don't have to
one-
be that talented anymore to fucking put music out, so I'm not gonna feel too bad about belting some lyrics out.
That's fair.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
Riff Raff.
God, dude.
Look at that clown.
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
I don't know if Lil Debbie's still at it, but Riff Raff is. He is on a rampage.
Little Debbie might have
Hey,
just been a one-hit
I'm
wonder.
not even gonna hate on him, man. He's just not my
I
thing.
mean, look,
He's just not my thing.
I feel like I wouldn't like the people who genuinely bump.
I feel like
The
I
new
would be
Riff
annoyed
Raff.
hanging out with him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
His vibe itself is just wrong.
Well, and his motivations and what he promotes industry garbage, dude, and that's just
every time.
all he promotes is this materialism
Yeah,
and shit.
gangster image, even though I don't think I've ever seen him gangster.
It's just not my vibe. But
Nah.
if he's got an audience and he's making money, then
Oh.
so be it, right?
Never knocking on the fans, just knocking on the dude himself.
What's up, Crossroads? Thanks for chilling out longer. Still, thanks for being here. Still.
Also, I have not checked out Riff Raff's older stuff. I don't know about. He may have been better back in the day.
No, he
but
wasn't.
No.
No, I was there when
Okay.
I was there when
Oh.
he first came out.
Oh,
Squirt,
God.
squirt. Hang on. All I need is 2 cups of some lean
No,
and a bad bitch to roll up my weed.
no. And this guy is making a lot of money.
All I need is 2 cups of some lean. I'm so glad, I'm so glad I don't know. I just wasn't taking part during that phase when the purple drink came out. And
Oh, yeah.
I'd already went through the cop syrup phase, dude. I was drinking that shit straight out of the bottle. These fucking amateurs are mixing it with Sprite.
And
Apparently,
candy.
yeah. Apparently that makes it stronger. I didn't have any idea. I was drinking it straight out of the bottle.
Need it stronger.
I didn't need it any stronger. I was drinking it straight.
It's already messed up.
Am I?
Didn't you say something like all of the adult bottles were just regular, but you tried one kids.
Oh, let me
yeah,
explain.
Go ahead.
Because
No.
no, my dumb ass was drinking all of the bottles and refilling it with water like nobody would fucking know. Like whenever Angela would finally catch a cold or something and she would reach for her cough syrup and she would pour it in her little fucking cough syrup serving thing, it would be just water because my ass would have already drank all the cough syrup.
And I sat there and wondered why the kid's cough was not going away.
Yeah, so by the time Purple Drink came out, I had already been through all that shit. Cause that's what fucked me up, Angela, is I had tried all the cough syrups, all the pharmaceutical ones, and all the over the counters, and the one that fucked
I'm
me up.
gonna leave and come back in, okay?
Okay, fine.
Because I can't hear you guys, and there's a clicking. So
You
I'll be
can't-
right back.
Okay.
No problem.
Why wouldn't she be able to hear us?
That's what I've been saying. You're echoing over here.
Well,
Of course,
No,
there's going to be an
that's-
echo
that's
because we're
fine.
coming through the speakers.
try your settings on StreamYards.
Hang on, let me let her.
It's because your mic is the HD webcam.
Still there.
Hello.
Huh.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me fix
Okay.
it.
It's gonna be the focus, right? There you go.
That should be better.
Can you hear us?
Oh, yes. Thank
All
you.
right. So anyway, I'd ran through all the codeine, cough syrups and shit, and ran through all the over the counters. The one that I lost several days on, the one that really fucking sent me out of this world was Children's Triametic. And I didn't even drink the whole bottle. Like I was down in the whole bottle of NyQuil and all this other shit. Like no problem. I was drinking like the whole bottles. No problem. Surviving. Like no problem. Dude, Children's Triametic, I lost several days. I have no idea what the fuck happened. No idea. I
Wow.
was so fucked up on Children's Triametic, y'all. And when I came out of that, that's what fucked me up about it. Was like, holy shit, that's what they're giving kids?
That's a kid version.
Yeah, that's for children. And I've been drinking all the, the ones that people, get addicted to. You know what I mean? I was drinking all those like it was candy. You know what I mean? And dude, that Children's Triametic fucked me up, man. Like I was so sick coming out of that.
That's
I
crazy.
literally dope sick off of Children's Triametic. Yeah, it was bad. And so that was my wake up call, and I quit, I quit the cough syrups. What? No, that was just when I quit the cough syrups. I went on to other things,
In search of better substance.
That's funny.
That's why.
That was that.
No, you're talking about when we got a hold of synthetic morphine and we got sick. Yeah, my old brother-in-law's got a hold of some synthetic morphine, and this is hilarious looking back now. But
I
going
can
through
hear
it,
you, but I'll be right back.
all right. He got a hold of these synthetic morphine pills, and we all popped one, and we waited a while, and
He said we all. I was not one of them.
I don't know that. By the time the night was over, there was, I don't know, a dozen people there.
I came the next day when you were sick.
Anyway, we kept popping these damn things because we couldn't feel nothing. And we kept asking each other, do you feel anything? And no. Do you feel anything? No. We'd pop another one about an hour later. So, it happened all through the night. And I don't know how many of these things we ate.
Too many.
But we didn't, like the whole time we just kept talking about how we didn't feel high or whatever. And, it was just kind of a waste of time or whatever.
Is that everything? No. Turkey's in another bag. Okay.
Huh?
I'm helping my cousin unload the car.
Oh. I'll wait till she gets back because this shit's hilarious. I imagine anybody that's listening can probably draw the conclusion.
The clues are on the table.
Just know if you get your hands on synthetic morphine, unless you're in any type of pain, you're not going to feel it. You're not going to feel anything. You kind of need to be in some pain first.
You're hot.
I'm wearing the thick
It
jacket.
is. Turn it down.
Oh, you're always on the opposite side of this picture.
Thanks. I'm special.
Waiting for Angela.
Well, the opposite side of the spectrum for me is Doin. Neurodivergent.
Are you on a live or just a phone call? No, I'm on a live. Oh, I just jumped off. Oh, I'm sorry. I do not want to fuck it up. I can only imagine. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay.
10:30.
Everything. Okay. This guy is staying at home or he's no, I don't know. I have no idea. I told him I need to make my pie and that's what I'm preparing tonight and what I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah. You want to prepare the turkey, I can see you. I always don't want for the night. Yeah. But I get up early. Wait, I don't want to, I'm going to be there at 11.
You just lost 2 of my viewers. Thanks.
So if I prep,
It's all your fault.
well, we're gonna. Stuff. I'm gonna make stuffing tonight. So yeah. So with like all my stuff cannot be down up a little bit. I think it's still okay to catch them up and bring them in water. Take all the cards out now. Do you want to hear our Thanksgiving conversation? Because that's what we're doing.
I bet you that's what everybody's doing. They're like got their volumes cranked up, hoping you dox yourself or something.
I know, right?
They're probably like,
Yeah.
oh, she's gonna say something.
Her cousin, you know what her cousin said online? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So anyway, we kept popping these synthetic
Oh,
morphine
sorry.
pills all night.
Oh, we have to finish our Thanksgiving conversation.
Okay,
You're popping
fine.
morphine pills?
So
I want some morphine pills. Knock me out.
there's a clip.
Then I'll
There's a clip.
then I'll sleep through Thanksgiving and nobody will get half the food.
Treach Junior, you need to make a little soundboard.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I want no
For
morphine
sure.
pills.
So
that
yeah,
that
I
would have
was
been
saying,
a good one.
Unless you're in pain, if you're not in pain and you pop synthetic morphine, you don't feel anything. So we just kept popping these pills all night, thinking we weren't getting high off of it. So anyway, I don't remember what happened that night. I do remember waking up the next morning, and before I moved a muscle, I kind of opened my eyes and like everybody around the room sounded like zombies. All you heard was oh, right?
God.
So I sit up and I'm trying to fucking figure out what's going on. As soon as I set up, dude, I fucking had to book it to the bathroom. I think I was like 3 feet out of the bathroom when I started puking. And I somehow made it, most of it into the toilet. I'm not sure how, but I did. And I'd never been sicker in my life, right? So my brother-in-law, who had all these pills, was like, dude, we need to get rid of these pills. And I was like, yeah, you're right, dude, they suck. And so these other dudes wanted them. So we jump in my car, and we had to pull over like 5 times on the way to meet these other dudes. And we meet them at a Sonic at lunchtime, and both me and my brother-in-law are like hanging out the doors puking while people are getting their lunch at Sonic.
Oh boy. Wow.
And the dude still bought the pills from us. Like we was puking while the transaction was being made. They were like, "Are the pills good?" And we were like, "Yeah, they're good." Blah, you know. And
Uh,
they still bought them, and we fucking left there. And yeah, I would suggest not taking synthetic morphine unless you're in pain, and I wouldn't take very much of it. I would just
I
maybe
would
take one.
suggest you don't take it at all. How's that? Don't take it at all.
Don't take drugs. Stay
Yeah,
away from
don't do
drugs.
that.
I mean,
Don't do. It'll fuck your whole brain up.
as a musician, I have enough.
It did. I used to be smart.
I have enough life stories from him not to do too much.
Exactly. Yes.
I was
And
in self-destructo mode through most of my 20s. It ended. I'm not in destructo mode anymore.
that's good.
What's up, Arcana?
Oh, hey.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't see the chat. So.
I've got an even better puking story if you want me to share that.
Oh God, I'm.
Oh,
gonna
no.
play bass.
No.
Gonna play bass.
I'm getting ready to eat something because I haven't eaten all day. So.
Let me share my better puking story with you first. I'm just playing.
God damn. Do you want me to share my puking story of all the Bloody Marys from the pickle shot?
Yes.
Are we
Well, I'm
going
not
back
going
back
to,
on
'cause-
puking
So she was
stories?
making Bloody
Fucking
Marys for her birthday, which
disgusting.
I was like, that's a bad idea. But she thought it was a good idea to have Bloody Marys for her birthday.
All
No,
the vegetables,
The
bought all
pickle
the
shots
fake
came
shrimp.
later. The
Yes.
pickle shots was a suggestion for Macon,
Yes. And that ruined it all.
and I suspect it was his plot the whole time. He knew that. Yeah, he knew you'd been eating or drinking a lot of tomato juice, and he fucking had you drink some pickle juice.
I only tasted it with my tongue. And I
Arcana,
lost.
sorry.
I do remember Arcana had just gotten on panel and Pointed Stick was already up there. And I don't know who else. There was several people up there,
Was
but I do
Arcana
know.
on that panel? I don't remember
Yes.
that.
Yes. She had just come on. And then I couldn't figure out how to end the stream. I was like looking at I couldn't fucking figure it out. And then once I figured it out, I was like, oh shit, I'm still in here with these fucking people. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, oh my God, I just need to get out of here. Like I was just feeling trashed. And so I couldn't figure out how to leave that. And then I finally figured out how to leave that. And I don't know what you all did, whoever was in there. That's all I remember as far as who was on the panel when I was trying to figure out how to end it. I know Pointed Stick and Arcana. I don't
Arcana,
remember who else. I
growing
don't know
up,
if Kim was up there.
I don't remember. There was some people that I wasn't really familiar with, and there was a couple that I was, but I don't
We'll have to
remember who all was there.
rewatch it. We'll have to rewatch it privately.
Yeah. Arcana, a regular staple at my parents' dinner growing up was always corn and macaroni and cheese as a side. I don't know why, but they always made corn and macaroni and cheese. And my maniac ass used to mix them together, and I would squirt ketchup all over it. And
Yeah.
and sometimes if we had bread and butter, I would put all that inside some bread and butter and make corn and macaroni and cheese sandwiches with ketchup and butter.
You know,
And,
my nephews always wanted ketchup with their white rice and shit like that, and my sister would let them do it. And I was younger at the time, and I was not the way I am
you
now.
interrupted my story. Let me finish.
And
it real quick.
that just teaches you from talking the whole time. So,
Well,
anyways.
it pertains to what
she-
Arcana said in the chat.
Oh, well, okay. You go right on ahead
Because
with the
my
ketchup.
brother would make me laugh, and somehow he would make me squirt corn and macaroni and cheese through my nose. Thank you. That's it.
Yuck. Oh, God.
It's painful. I wouldn't
Oh.
recommend it. It's very painful.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. That's terrible.
He knew when to do it, dude. He would make me laugh, and I would fucking squirt whatever the fuck was in my mouth would come through my nose.
Just
Oh
wanted
my.
to say, just wanted to poke in. Arcana, what a fucking mental image puking a pickle out the nose is. I've just been thinking about that for the last like 10 minutes.
Maybe it was like diced pickle. Maybe it was like pickled relish or
I
something.
don't know, but just the idea of a
What?
pickle flying out the nose is so.
Who
It
had
had
a
to
pickle
burn.
flying out the
God
nose?
dang.
Arcana. That's why I was
She
replying.
did?
The comment is
I puked a pickle.
I
through
puked
my
a pickle
nose.
through my nose.
Oh my gosh.
Just how?
Oh my god. That's terrible.
I can't get the imagery out. It's such a perfect sentence.
Wow. Were you drinking a Bloody Mary too? Because I puked up all kinds of shit that night. All them vegetables I had eaten all that night, and I bought them little onions. I bought the whole thing to make myself a big Bloody Mary bar.
First of all, I'm glad I'm a stoner, and I'm glad I've never greened out. That's my statement here.
Oh yeah. That's not good. Yeah.
I've
That's good.
never once greened out.
That's good.
What is
You
greening
probably
out?
learned. You
That's when you
probably
start
learned
off
enough
smoking
from
weed.
your
Oh,
dad.
I did once. My old dealer made me hit his glass rig when dabs first were available, and he knew that shit killed me every time. He knew that I would choke beyond belief. I would fucking cough so hard that I would taste the weed in my sinuses, y'all. I could taste it in my sinuses, and it would hurt all the way
Yeah.
out to the extents of my fingers. Like all
Yeah.
of my joints and everything would ache. And he knew this. And he fucking got me to oh my god. He got me to fucking hit this glass rig one last time, and I had a full on anxiety attack. I had to pull over at a Sonic yet again and puke. Poor Sonic. I wonder how
Yeah.
many people pull up and puke at Sonic.
It seems like the most like
I've done it twice.
worthy place of doing it. You know what I mean? It's that or a Walmart parking lot.
I can't be the only person that has pulled up in a Sonic and puked. Twice.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten Sonic.
It's trash.
Well,
You
it's
had it?
if you're craving it, it's one of the best.
Sonic
things,
is
but-
trash, man. Sonic is trash. It's always been trash.
I mean, on the same pickle trend, Sonic has the most like distinctive pickle taste out of any burger.
Right.
I can still like off the top of my head, I know exactly what a Sonic pickle tastes like.
Okay, one turkey is 12.10 pounds, and the
Oh,
other is
y'all are making Thanksgiving, huh?
Like really?
Well, we're prepping a bunch of stuff because we're all going to Cheyenne's tomorrow. And then Manny and I are spending the night so we can watch the kids the next morning while they go get their Christmas tree and whatever they need to do.
Nice.
And then I'll get to stay and kind of,
Did they
You
go
know.
get a real Christmas tree every year?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, oh yeah. We all believe in real Christmas trees over here.
so you chop them down, huh? You believe in chopping down
So,
Christmas
yeah,
trees,
you had
huh?
your fake tree. I don't do,
That's what you
I might as well not get a
Californians do.
tree
Yeah,
because the whole thing
you
is,
Californians preach to everybody about driving Teslas and lowering emissions, and you're over there chopping trees down just to celebrate a day.
we don't drive, well, she is looking at some sort of Tesla. My
One of the
neighbors
only
have a
evergreen
Tesla
fuels
and
in
it is
the
not comfortable at all. I don't know what's special about the Teslas because
I
it is
don't.
like sitting on cardboard. It's like a hybrid car. I've ridden in a Honda hybrid from here to Oregon and it was like sitting on cardboard.
Well, that's because you rode in a Honda.
I would rather
Yeah.
just have a gas car.
Hondas are just super reliable. They're not comfortable.
If anything,
So-
hybrids are the way to go. Hybrids, they completely save your gas mileage, and at the same point, you're charging the battery with the gas that you're using, so it's 50-50. You're getting everything out of it.
hmm So I'm thinking of texting my sister to see if she's preparing food too. And if she is, we might all get on a live stream with our cooking show.
Cool.
Pilgrims. The pilgrims are coming.
Are you gonna do that on, like now?
Yeah. If she, I got to get my laptop out still and set it up. But if she's cooking and stuff, but I think we will.
So
Do you-
you're
do you
fish
mind?
tanking me
Well,
here.
we can do up on live.
So this is
And
why
cut
you
back.
join my panel, so you
Oh,
could fish tank my
he's
viewers.
starting. I,
Yeah, you're fish
So-
tanking my viewers, so they'll come and watch your show.
if I sit,
Yeah,
I'm
You learned this
announcing
from
it here.
Bad Guy.
Yeah, that's right. I learned it from Bad Guy. I'm advertising my own stuff.
Yeah,
See, he teaches me things and he doesn't even know it.
I've been telling people for years. You've been trolling me. You troll me all
Yeah.
the time.
I've been practicing on you.
Did I get it right off?
I've been practicing and sometimes it works pretty good, actually. I'm like, yeah, I got him. Yeah.
Too. I don't know how much sugar or cinnamon to put in.
I'm wrecking him now.
I
That's the
forgot.
word, right? Wrecking him. I'm wrecking him.
Did I can't get the recipe because I don't even know.
Oh, you don't know it?
I don't know how much. I know what to put in it, but I don't know the measurements. I'm like, oh shit! I need to know how much sugar and cinnamon.
Oh, there you go. If you wanted to come out like hers. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm sure I have a recipe in my Betty, that book I have had for since 19. Some lady gave me a Betty Crocker book many, many years ago. And I still have it. Cheyenne still uses a cheesecake recipe out of it. So, anyways, I am going to go and I'll restream your stream because that's what people do.
I'm about
Oh,
to
are you
shut
going to
this
play?
shit down.
Are you? Unless he's going to sit there and play guitar.
Oh, I've just been noodling around on this in the background.
Nice.
We're gonna be laying down some funky jazz licks tomorrow.
We are
Cool.
in the process of writing
Yeah.
first
Cool.
album.
Nice. Awesome. And you're gonna make lyrics up too?
Gonna try to. It's not my specialty, but
I know.
definitely.
Yeah.
I can make some good lyrics up for you. I'll be like, that hoe is a fucking bitch.
I don't
And
know.
Right.
she's a
Angela likes to
hoe
boss me
bag,
around and tell me what to sing
scumbag.
about.
The soul
This
community would
about
not
you
appreciate a
support
bitch
stepping shit. That would be a good one, right? I could write some serious lyrics.
I used to be able to. I've been trying to
It'll
write
be
some.
like, fuck you, fuck your feelings, fuck your life.
have you heard that
It's
one?
all about
So
me.
fuck the
Everybody
fuck,
look at me.
fuck you.
Only my
One-
opinion
I know. So
matters.
fuck you, and it's a metal song. Country song.
I mean,
Oh,
you'd
it's a
be
country
a
song.
good metal
Says,
artist.
"Ooh, fuck."
There's a fuck you song. And
Everybody
country
plays
song.
it when they're at the bars. Let's see.
They're looking for some fuck you song. And I'm sorry, you all, I can't see the chat
There's
because my
nobody
friend over here doesn't know how to get
There's
it
literally
together.
nobody in the chat. Maybe Arcana still.
Okay. Well,
Now people avoid me like the plague lately. It's crazy.
I'm talking
I love
to
it.
the people that'll watch it on the replay. Hi, people.
I think it might be this one.
Because they know I'll ban their ass. That's why.
Well, this is the one stream, well, one of the few streams where it's like no drama. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to watch is because there's not a lot of angry shit just flying
Hey,
around.
fuck you, Angela.
They can't hear it anyway.
Fuck you and your Thanksgiving.
You have enough.
She drowned us out with Christmas music.
I ain't got nothing to be thankful for this year. As I play my brand new Ibanez bass.
Turn up the volume.
Fuck your dog.
Fuck you, dog. Oh, I like
Hey.
that one. Fuck you, bitch. You'll wind up alone. Cause you're a hoe bag bitch. So left me alone.
Yeah, you just ran off the rest of my viewers. Thanks. Appreciate it.
I'm all by myself. Jerking off. Jerking off to myself.
Sitting here with
I said, yeah, I got nothing to be thankful for as I sit here with my brand new Ibanez bass.
with your son to your side that's working with you.
Fuck you, bitch. Because you broke my heart. And fuck
I'm
your
about to kick Angela
friend.
off panel.
Oh God.
He kicked me off. Yep. He
Yeah.
kicked me right down. He could when he kicks me down to the
You're
basement,
back.
they
You're
can't
back.
hear me. Oh, yep. Just wait. Hey, bastard bitch. Hey, I'm gonna go so I can go
Hey, y'all have a good
restream you.
Thanksgiving. I'll look out
You
for your stream.
too. I'll see you guys around
Bye.
the street.
All right,
No
later.
problem.
Get out of here. All right. Hey, that was an interesting Vinyl Wednesday.
I'm cut off.
You're cut off.
You don't need to see me. There's my shoulder. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, like cut? Or like shaved?
All right. I guess that's about it. We're going to play a song out of Bobby Womack here. You want to play How I Feel About You? Because that's the reason I bought that album, even though I enjoy a couple of the other songs more now, I think.
Also, just wanted to say for the future, store better mics we have in stock.
Huh.
Something we should look into the future.
Yeah, he's trying to sell me more shit. I just went and bought a guitar from his ass.
I'm gonna get discount, which is why I'm saying that.
I didn't even see the ingrained wood.
Mm-hmm. You're saying don't sell me anything like I didn't sell you the best one we got so far.
Damn. All right, guys. Sorry, Jackie keeps talking to us, even though she said she was going to bed like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, we're going to play That's the Way I Feel About Cha, CHA, from Bobby Womack. And that'll be it for this Vinyl Wednesday. Appreciate y'all for showing up and hanging out and keeping that chat lit. I guess he's not going to display the record. Hang on a minute.
There's not much to say about the record itself.
No, throw this over here on the display. All right. Cheers until next week. We might do a Uglies React, and I might put out a out of context this weekend. Who knows? Talk to y'all later.
The toils and strife. Now listen, you're pushing my love a little bit too far. I don't think you know how blessed you are. And your friend Annie Mae tell you all she see. Have you ever thought she was trying to get close to me? Yeah. Think it over. Think it over, girl. Think it over. Look, that's the way I feel about you. And if that's been weak for you, I don't mind. That's the way I feel about you. Ooh, that's the way I feel about you. I know you've been hurt, and so has many others too. But that's a sacrifice that life put you through. Trust in me, my dear. Have no fear. You don't know, but God might have sent me here. Yeah. Think it over. say that's the way I feel about you. Yeah. Oh, that's the way I feel about you. I know, you know that's the way I feel about you. Well, that's the way I feel about you. Please answer love. If it ever comes knocking at your door, 'cause what's out there knocking, baby? The world don't give enough of. I know you've been hurt, and so has others too. But all you got to do is ask about the changes in life I put them through. Lord have mercy. That's just the way it is. Listen, don't take my love as a sign of weakness. Check into the situation, girl. Dig a little bit deeper. That's the way I feel about you, yeah.